Boyata's just, he's just come back this season. Maybe it's down to the fact that Boyata isn't completely confident in what Gordon's doing. But there is a problem. The point I'm trying to make is that I believe there's a problem there, and that central defence and communication and that. If you've got a team that know what they're doing, you think that would have happened in previous teams, eras gone by. You know what I mean? There's no way. You know what I mean? They would have been onto that. The keepers would have been, that's mine, that's yours. People know exactly what to do. That was amateur stuff from them. That was schoolboy. It was actually embarrassing how bad that situation was handled. And I'm sure Brendan, when he got them in, he probably tore a strips off one or two of them or both of them to an extent.
I think you make a great point there. Because that's going to lead to the second goal when was it Jaime Martinez scored that header. And we can sit here and talk about, like, again, having confidence in your defenders and stuff. But you got Bitan back there in the back line and everything. He's kind of playing out of position and shit. And you look at him on that second goal. The whole park's jumping. It's 1-1. I'm fucking going crazy, losing candy all over the street because I'm jumping around my kid's fucking Halloween bag while they're running up and shit and around all over the place. And they come right back and hit us right back. And it's a ball that Baton's got to handle. He's got to fucking handle it. And I sat there in the one match. Who was it that we played? Hibbs at Hamden. And I told you, Baton in that match, he had a choice to make. He either steps up and takes Whitaker or he takes the runner going behind him. But one way or another, he's got to make a decision. But a guy playing out of position there did what you would expect a guy to do, and he fucking froze. And he did nothing. Well, same thing here. And I had people trying to tweet me afterwards saying, oh, well, he made a play on it. No, he didn't. You watch the replay and watch it objectively. He gets out jumped for the ball. He doesn't react till the ball's literally on Martinez's fucking head. He's late to the cross there, and it's in the back of the fucking net. And instead of clearing the ball away, he knocks heads with him because Martinez is already bringing his head forward to pop the ball past Gordon. Yeah. So that's why he got his eye busted open. Baton is not the answer back there. He can work to a point. In playing Scottish clubs, it didn't even work well against Hibbs, but you're going to put him against Bayern, and eventually he's going to get exposed. And on that game, he got exposed.
Yeah. But we knew that before going into the game, before going into this season. We said it last year, and we said at the beginning of this season that the central defence is the biggest key for us in Europe. And I said in the game, I'm never worried about Celtic's front line. When Celtic play in Europe, I am never worried about our attack. We've always got a goal threat in us. We've always got a pacey player. If Roberts isn't performing, then we've got Forrest coming in. Rogic fills in a space when it's needed. Okay, Sinclair isn't performing, but you've got someone will always be there to provide a goal opportunity. Dembele or Griffiths. We've got enough talented, fit forwards or players who play in forward positions to cause problems for teams at a higher level. Our problem has always been, certainly for the last few seasons, and I think going probably back a while, is defence. Our defence doesn't get tested properly. And you're right, Biton, valiant attempt, but not at it. And Javi Martinez, a seasoned defender, defensive midfielder, strong guy, has played a lot of games at a high level, and that was he knew the cross was coming in, and Biton wasn't at the races. And that's maybe again no fault of Biton's, as you say. You can't put a guy in there, and it's one of those ones. Personally, it was a well-made goal. The cross came in, and we did have bodies in the box, but you're second to the ball, and that's not good enough. You want at least to be up there with him. You're right. There was a kind of a delay from him on that, and you've got to be switched on at that level. You've got to be switched on. So
it only takes one fucking split second.
I'm far more critical of the first goal than I am of that one. The first goal to me was when I saw it going in, I went, for fuck's sake. Just one of those moments where you look at Boyata and it's like, for me, again, Boyata is a solid. He's a more than decent defender, but he is not the quality that we need in central defence going forward. Certainly not in Europe. And I he scores headers. And yeah, he's a big, strong guy, and I know he's tidied up his passing game a lot, and Brenda's working with him. But honestly, going forward, we need central defenders signed, and we need them signed in January. 1, maybe 2. I don't know how Simonovic's injury is going to go, but for me, it's a must over every other position. It was a must before the season started, and a lot of Celtic fans have said that. Okay, we got Paddy Robertson, that's great, but where's our central defender? Where is our central defender? So we need it, and there we go. That's that. We've seen games where we're making some serious central mistakes in central defence.
Yep, and that's shit like that. We deserved more than the fucking 2-1 loss. Really did. Crowd was hyped. Nice tifo in the beginning. Everybody was fucking loud and proud. Made great atmosphere. Looked great on TV. You deserved better than that. One more stupid than the other mistakes, and you deserved a better result than that. But hey man, we still have it all to do against Anderlecht. Still think we're going to fucking pump them at Celtic Park. Can't wait till that match comes up, and away we go. What'd you think about the St. Johnstone match, the 4-0 match, the we didn't wear a poppy match that seemed to be such a big fucking issue, the we need to be silent for a minute match that everybody seemed to be focused about? What were your thoughts?
I mean, this goes on every year. It's a thing every year now, and they love making a big deal out of it. The Scottish media, it's like, let's look at Celtic, it's Poppy Day. And if you want to wear one, it's fine, go ahead and wear one. If you don't want to wear one, don't wear one. So, honestly, that's where I stand with it, mate. I'm not. Do you know what I mean? We know the history of the British, military, what they've done throughout the world, and it's just one of those things where I just can't be bothered. I actually can't be bothered with the whole thing now. I think it's an excuse for some people just to tear their hair out. If you've got personal reasons for not wearing one, then that's fine. If you see somebody wearing one, okay. If somebody's not wearing one, okay. Life's too short to get angry about a fucking poppy. That's my take on it. I can't be bothered with it, mate. The whole thing is a joke.
It's interesting to sit over here on this side of the fucking world and see everybody get all crazy about shit like that. We're supposed to sit there and you're allowed to have an individual choice, The big thing is that people are supposed to have died to protect that individual choice. So if they did do that and gave that ultimate sacrifice, you have that choice to wear one or not wear one. What's the big fucking deal then?
It's like, what are you going to fucking...
What are we talking about here? If I sit there, you can't sit there and piss and moan and say, I'm here protecting your freedom. Okay, well then I'm exercising my freedom, motherfucker, and I don't want to wear one. So fuck off.
Yeah. Exactly. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. If you want to wear it, I don't wear one every year. That's personal choice. If I see someone wearing one, I'm like, and if I see somebody wearing one, I'm not like, you're a bastard, take that off. Honestly, if you're getting that angry over a poppy, then I don't know, man.
It's just funny.
Something's wrong.
You see a lot of people. You see a lot of people on social media using that as a hammer to hit Celtic with. Yet they're not. Celtics not wearing poppy. Oh my god! But then it's like, Celtics not the club that robs charities either, is it? I mean, it's like, what are we talking about here? You're going to sit there and slag the club because they didn't wear a poppy on their uniform, but oh my god, your club ripped off charities and fucking didn't pay taxes and didn't support anything. So what the fuck are we talking about here? Shut the fuck up and mind your own clubs.
I don't pay any attention to that from them. I don't pay any attention to that sort of stuff from them. It's not worth wasting my time on, honestly. It's just an excuse for them to get riled up about some shite. I mean, they know that we're not going to do it. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's like, it's going to happen, and then when it happens you get angry about it anyway. It's like, what do you expect? And I mean, of course we're not going to do it, and of course you're going to do it, so off you go and do it, and we'll no bother, and then we'll see you in a few weeks, and we'll fucking whatever. Like, who cares?
Like, I imagine
I don't even think it's a story. It's bullshit. It's like this stuff that's been coming out recently, and I'm going to mention it very briefly because it's a non-story, but it's been drummed up in the press about Dermot Desmond's Dermot Desmond's private jet firm that had it's come up in the Paradise Papers, all these accounts that are coming out about people who've got tax havens, bank accounts, offshore bank accounts, and his private jet firm had an offshore bank account, but it's been found that there was nothing illegal done about it, but it's been on the BBC website and the Herald and all this other stuff for weeks weeks and weeks.
Trying to drum up outrage and shit.
So it's just Glasgow's a goldfish bowl, mate. Scotland's less like that, It's like if there's some drama to stir up, then
I sit there and
they'll
it's
do
like,
it. They're like, "Oh, look, Dermot Desmond, fucking quick, everybody, let's go on the front page." And it's like, yeah, but there was nothing illegal found about it, so it's like, is that it?
If you find something illegal about it, seriously, if you find something illegal about it, because last I checked, fucking Queen was doing it. Everybody that fucking has any money in fucking Scotland is doing it one way or another. But only one batch of people used tax havens and stuff, not only for personal benefit, but also to do it for their to advance their club, which you didn't get from fucking Celtic.
And it was all set up by a guy that made porno movies as well. Don't forget that.
So what are we talking about here? It's the same fucking fans. That's a shame. Dude, those Huns are the same fucking fans that are sitting there with one ear pressed against a fucking glass on the TV, sitting there trying to hear if anybody fucking farted during the minute's silence. Like, are you guys for real? Talk about obsessed. Get the fuck out of my face. You guys are listening. You tune into a match to see if anybody says anything, and then, nobody said anything. Okay, I'm shutting the fucking match off. Oh, there's a tag thing with a guy's private airplane company. Show me when it connects to how Celtic benefited in any way from that during that time or since. And fucking then talk.
Clutching its straws, mate. Clutching its straws. Poppies. Fucking tax. It's all this. It's the usual stuff. And anything they can throw. If they can throw mud at you, they'll do it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't stick. So I'm not interested. So who cares, man?
The next. What you think of the match? 4-0, St. Johnstone.
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised by that score, given we haven't talked about the Kilmarnock game, and obviously before we played the Bayern game, I was like, well, we'll roll over Kelly, but fair dues to them, man. They've upped their performances after getting Steve Clark. Is it Steve Clark? Is that his name? Fucking yeah, Steve. Yeah. So good performance from them, but also, first half we were really. It was one of those games where we could have put so many goals past them, and in the second half we just didn't play that well. So not that bothered about the Kilmarnock game. Again, it's another one of these games where we could have lost under previous managers in previous seasons. So not a big deal to me, the 1-1 game, but good to see Kilmarnock with a decent manager. Not that I give a shit about Kilmarnock, the Money Huns, but it's good to see teams coming and pushing us, because we need push. That's what makes us a better team. In terms of the St Johnstone game, I was like I said, I was surprised. It was
4-0 result. Yep. It's the
I didn't see that coming.
63rd in a row, breaking Willie Maley's 1917 club record. Well done by the side, dude. Not for nothing. You got a little bit from everybody there. You got Sinclair had a goal, Dembele had a goal, even my man in Cham had a fucking goal, huh? How about that?
There we go.
People sitting there hating on the boy, and there he goes scoring from fucking about 20 yards out, just sent it right past the keeper. Yeah, just like I said, he needs a little time, man. A little time.
The fact that the club have now gone, and we talked about Tony Cascarino at the beginning of the podcast, and it is, for me, the run's going to go. It's going to go on for quite a while. I really believe that. It's going to take something special to end it. It really is. It wouldn't surprise me if this run goes on for quite some time, given the way we're playing. But I expected us. When I say I was surprised, I wasn't surprised that we won or the run continued. When I say I was surprised at the St Johnstone score, I meant I was surprised by the scoreline. I thought it was maybe going to be a bit closer, but St Johnstone haven't been good. They've been leaking lots of goals. They haven't been playing well, so I guess in a sense probably shouldn't have been that surprised. But it was good to see Sinclair back. I think he has been too quiet of late. So it was good to see him getting a goal, and it was a very well taken goal by him.
Right off the corner, nice.
Yep.
Just
good move.
timed it.
Yeah, Dembele as well. I mean, just good to see guys like Dembele again. He's continues his form, and